Hey guys, welcome to What to Watch Wednesday. I'm Jake Yoder, the new city editor for the Daily Beacon, and I'll be taking you on a weekly guide of all the new stuff coming to movie theaters and streaming services each week. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Perhaps the most exciting film coming to theaters this week is the anime film Weathering with You. Weathering with You is set in Japan during a period of exceptionally rainy weather and tells the story of a high school boy who runs away to Tokyo and befriends an orphan girl who appears to be able to manipulate the weather. The anime is writer-director Makoto Shinkai's follow-up to the smash hit Your Name. Your Name was not only a hit with fans and critics, it was also a huge critical success, being the highest-grossing anime film of all time. Weathering with You not only sees the return of Shinkai as a writer and director, but also the return of production company Comix Wave Films and band Radwimps for the film's music. Whether you're a fan of anime or not, this is definitely a film to watch. It's getting a limited release this Wednesday and Thursday, but will also be coming to a few indie theaters for a little longer, so keep an eye out.
Thanks, but no.
That's okay. I have another secret weapon.
Sorry, but no.
I told you, Horuka!
Back in the world of big-budget Hollywood films, this week sees the return of late 90s/early 2000s action franchise Bad Boys. Bad Boys for Life follows detectives Laurie and Burnett reuniting one last time when a Romanian mob boss extracts revenge on the duo just as they are about to officially retire. Just like the previous films in the franchise, Bad Boys for Life leans heavily on the performances of its leads, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. The two clearly aren't as young as they used to be, so expect a bunch of comedy about aging action stars trying to relive their glory days. Remakes and revivals of nostalgic films are pretty hit or miss, so keep that in mind if you decide to see Bad Boys for Life this weekend. Speaking of remakes and revivals, a familiar doctor returns to the big screen this weekend in Doolittle. Perhaps best known for the series of films from the late 90s featuring Eddie Murphy, Doolittle sees the animal-loving doctor return in a seemingly more serious role. When Queen Victoria falls gravely ill, a reluctant Doolittle is forced to set sail on an epic adventure to a mythical island in search of a cure, regaining his wit and courage as he crosses old adversaries and encounters wondrous creatures. The main reason people will probably see this film is because of its star, Robert Downey Jr. Hot off of his much-loved performance of Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame, it seems a little odd that RDJ would go from the biggest film and franchise in the world to a reboot that seemingly no one cares about. Regardless, the film looks to be full of big set pieces and potentially hilarious comedy, so it might still be worth checking out. But some of you might be thinking, well Jake, I don't want to see a new movie in theaters, I want to see a classic. Well hey, you're in luck. Musical classic An American in Paris is making its way back to theaters for one day only this Sunday. It's got Gene Kelly dancing in Paris. What more could you want? That's about everything coming to theaters this week. If you liked this video and want more film content from the Daily Beacon, you can check out our top 10 movies from 2019 and our reviews of Underwater, Like a Boss, and all the other films I mentioned today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.